Alright guys, I wanted to do a little video on the border wall. So first I'm going to start with a list of all the countries or all the borders that have a border wall or proposed border walls or under construction border walls. Alright, so we're going to start with India and Pakistan, proposed. India and Burma, under construction. India and Bangladesh, under construction. Pakistan and Afghanistan, proposed. Ukraine and Russia, under construction. Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, completed 2001. China, North Korea, under construction. Saudi Arabia, Iraq, complete in 2014. Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, complete in 1999. Iran and Pakistan, under construction. Costa Rica, Nicaragua, proposed. Malaysia, Thailand, proposed. Botswana, Zimbabwe, completed in 2003. United Arab Emirates and Oman, under construction. Slovenia, Croatia, under construction. Belize and Guatemala, proposed. North Korea, South Korea, 1953, completed. South Africa and Zimbabwe, completed in the 2000s. Uzbekistan, Afghanistan, completed in 2001. Kuwait and Iraq, 1991. Hungary and Serbia, 2015. South Africa and Mozambique, 1975. Estonia and Russia, planned. Saudi Arabia and Yemen, 2004. Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan, 2006. Hungary and Croatia, 2015. China and Hong Kong, 1960s. Macedonia and Greece, 2015. Bulgaria and Turkey, 2014. Brunei and Malaysia, 2005. And then there's two autonomous cities of Spain that Spain has control over in Africa. And so Spain and Morocco, Spain, Melilla, and Morocco have a border that was built in 1998, and then Spain, Ceuta. I'm not sure if I'm saying that one right, and I speak Spanish, más o menos. Anyways. Both them cities have a border wall. One was built in 1998. One was built in 2001. All right, and then Egypt and Palestine have a border wall built in 1979. And now look, Mexico has a southern border too. We'll get into that in a little bit. I don't want them to fact check me. I'm gonna make sure I lay out all the details of it. Alright, y'all. Our border protects us from outside criminals that when caught here, their countries don't want them back. So we have to drop them off at the border, release them, and they're back in a week or less. Alright. Now, look, Trump's recently gotten it to where these countries are taking these criminals back and locking them up over there now. Because, with the completion of the border wall, and then he stopped sending them some type of funding if they weren't going to take their criminal elements back. And so now they are. All right. So, yeah. All right. The recent history of our current wall dates back to 2005 when the U.S. Department of Homeland Security created the Secure Border Initiative. In 2006, they threw up some infrastructure. It was mostly pedestrian and vehicle fencing, like cheap. Like, hey, stop, please, Basically at first, and then more and more as they went. And this happened when the U.S. Department of Homeland Security created the Secure Border Initiative. In 2006, they threw up some infrastructure. Oh, yeah, I read that. They also hired thousands of additional Border Patrol agents. The State Department provided under the Obama Mexico... they also hired thousands of border agents. Then, they proposed a wall later on, but if you fact check that now, if you look that up now, Obama proposed a wall. I'm sure we can find a video somewhere of him talking about building a wall, and this was in 2008. ish. But now they say that he didn't. But look, the State Department provided, under the Obama administration, it provided Mexico with $75 million worth of assets. Now, I want to quote a fact check so y'all don't come back and call me a liar later. Alright. The fact check is from Snopes. And it says mostly false. Okay? Now, it says what's true. The State Department did provide $75 million worth of assistance to Mexico in a form of training and equipment in a joint effort to help secure southern borders. Okay. Now, there's not a complete border wall in Mexico, but the populated areas between their southern border and Guatemala, the populated areas have fencing, okay, where there's a high chance of somebody crossing, and they have towers with guards, armed guards in these towers, okay. But much of the area that doesn't have fencing is impassable anyways. Most of it, not all of it. There is still some vulnerable sections. But the fact checkers will have you believe that it's porous as can be, and it's more porous than ours, but it's really not that porous. It's actually pretty secure, and that is intentional. All right. Now we're going to talk about MS-13, or Mara Salvatrucha. Mara Salvatrucha is an international criminal organization. It originated in LA in the 70s and the 80s. Originally, it was set up to protect Salvadoran immigrants from other gangs. MS-13 is mostly defined by its cruelty to its biggest rival, the 18th Street Gang. Criminal activities range from trafficking of drugs, weapons, and human, racketeering, murder, money laundering, extortion, kidnapping, robbery, illegal immigration, and battery. The allies are all Mexican gangs. In Mexico, Los Zetas, with 2 other affiliate gangs. Mexican Mafia, with 3 other affiliate gangs. And Serranos, with 4 other affiliate gangs. The rivals include the 18th Street Gang, with 5 other affiliate gangs, and Norteños, with 3 other affiliate gangs. That's all I wrote down. Just wanted to go over a few of those details with y'all. Now look, MS-13 is not the only criminals coming over here from our border though. Like, Mexican Mafia members are coming across. They're trying to start a chapter over here. If they don't already have a chapter over here, they probably do. I didn't look up to see if I could find anything about a Mexican Mafia chapter, U.S. chapter, but I'm sure there is. Probably at least in Texas. Hell, I mean, there's not one here where I live, but you have the El Paso cartel and the Guareños over there. Like they got they got the Juarez cartel over there. I can't think of what it's called right now, but there's a lot of criminals. A lot of criminal activity on this border, especially trafficking of all kinds of shit. As I just read, they traffic drugs, weapons, and humans. So, make of that what you will. Got to protect our kids.